What is up, guys? Hopefully, I'm having no technical issues here, but appreciate all the communities tuning in. Guys, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. Cheers to the Blue Crew, guys. Another crypto and beer. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys are doing well on this lovely Saturday that we have. Cheers to y'all. Yep. Okay, we're just waiting for people to jump on in. Crypto Sniper, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you tuning in. Cheers to you, my man. It's a lovely Saturday today, guys. Really awesome Saturday. Hope you guys are doing well wherever you are. Dan the XRP, man. Not much, guys. Here hanging out with the Blue Crew. Having a nice little drink on a nice Saturday here. Talking about crypto, talking about the things we love. Man, I bought today some XRP, bought some AKT today. Big fan of those two right now. The most in the crypto space personally for me. I think Atom is a close third. Solana is a close fourth. I'm still bullish on all four of them. Like, I mean, they switch places. XRP is always the constant though, for sure. You guys know, man. I get into a project and then I get really into it. I did it with Knowles, did it with Hydro, did it with a lot of other cryptos. But we're holding long on all of those long-term hodls without a doubt. Cheers to the Blue Crew. How you guys doing? Appreciate you guys are tuning in for today. That's awesome, man. So yeah, Akash, can't speak enough about it. Love seeing their presence at the Bitcoin conference. I'm following a good good amount of crypto companies that are around, and you're not really seeing many posts on Twitter in terms of the Bitcoin conference coming out from a lot of other crypto things. Like maybe maybe you see news articles about certain cryptos and what they say at the Bitcoin conference. But I've been really liking the way that Akash has been going about it and how they post it, their marketing. If you guys don't know who their marketing executive is, she has I forgot what her name was, but she has a very highly good reputation working with some pretty interesting companies nonetheless. Marketed the Star Wars movies, the prequels, I believe, and or maybe not the prequels, the like Force Awakens, those J.J. Abrams type of movies. I expect that there will probably be in the future some collaboration from Render and Akash. Now that I think about it, but we'll talk about that maybe some other time. But yeah, I love their marketing. I like the way they're going about it. They've been trying to do this Akash, what's it called? Minecraft, Akashcraft, and they launched it, and there was such an overload, it shut it down. So they've been trying to figure out how to get it back online and have a new release date for it. I've been thinking about maybe even trying to learn how to play, what's it called? Minecraft, but I don't know. I'm having a beer and a spliff. What's up, Darcy? How you guys doing? Appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks for the likes, and you guys know, much love to the Blue Crew. Cheers to y'all. So yeah, that's what I've been liking about with the Akash and AkashNet. XRPL. The more that I think about it, guys, I'm convinced that ISO 20022 is ILP, is the interledger protocol, without a doubt. Just from all the research that we've been doing on the channel, but also, seeing all these connections and Ripple still being the only, ISO 20022 part of the ISO 20022 standard bodies, the only member that's part of that. I think that's a big deal. I love Zinfin, I love Stellar, I love Algorand, and I love Quant, but I'm sorry to say it, y'all. Like, I've done a lot of research on those as well, and I'm really looking forward to what they're going to be doing. I'm holding long on all of those, and I think they're all going to be interoperable. But I think the first mover out of those is going to be XRP. I love XTC, I love XTZ, I love XLM, Algo, Hbar, Quant. I love all those like super enterprise friendly, regulatory friendly cryptos, LTO, you name it. It's involved with business. It's making businesses' life easier. It's making central banks' life easier. I'm in on it, and XRP looks like it has that significant first mover advantage, especially if it gets this regulatory clarity coming from the SEC. If we get that, that's a big first mover advantage against Zinfin and Stellar. And of course, Zinfin community or Stellar community would probably say, well, Zinfin, XDC, and Stellar are truly decentralized, and they're hybrid type of blockchains. They're so different from XRP. Their institutions that are using them are already regulated. The technology doesn't need to be regulated. It can just be used right away without having to deal with the SEC. We'll see about that, because from a lot of people's books and the way that they rank them like they're cryptos. They rank them like they're digital assets, right? XDC and XLM in particular. So it means they're going to have to deal with, the regulators of monetary policy, of monetary value. So right now, XRP is going through it, and if they win, they'll have that significant first mover advantage for businesses across the world, because they're already regulated in other parts of the world. We're talking about the US, and they get that type of clarity. They're open to the whole globe for business, and using the digital asset XRP as a tool for transferring value is going to be a life changer, man. It's going to be amazing. Strain Cards, what's up, man? By the way, guys, cheers to y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the 7 likes. Thanks to the 9 viewers. Hope you guys are having an awesome Saturday. Edward, how you doing, man? Appreciate you, Edward. D. Haveland, how you doing, man? Hanging out with the Blue Crew, having a good drink. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Trying to claim my Spark tokens, but Ledger is temporarily out of service. I think it already did it correctly, but I'm not 100%. I know, it kind of makes you think like you're not, like if you participated in, 12/12/2021, you feel like you didn't correctly claim your Spark tokens. Like, because that's what I did. I think I claimed them in 12/12/2021, unless I'm doing it differently, or there's another step I have to do. But I'm pretty sure I've claimed them, right? So, do you guys think we will see a huge dip? Depends on how things want to go in whichever direction, man. We're prepared, I can see it happening like maybe next week, and then after that there's a move up. But I truly feel June, it's interesting the way it's setting itself up. I think like June might be a nice pick-me-up type of month, and then we finish the dead cat bounce and start dipping. I think a lot of people are expecting late June, early July, or late June to July to be like really big months. And I certainly hope so, of course. But if it were to go bearish, it would happen around times that people expect it. If like a general consensus is expecting that around this certain time, there's going to be a huge move up in crypto, usually that doesn't pay off, right? Usually you experience a big dive. And I think right now the newbies, there's a bunch of newbies who have come into this space, right? There's a bunch of newbies. So they got their first lesson of a big dip just recently. Now, are they going to get their second lesson of, just because you bought the dip and you feel cool about it because you think it's going to keep going up, are they going to experience that second dip, right? And then that second dip making them very unsure of their investment, making them want to panic sell because they're newbies. I think that's where we're going to get to next, if we go bearish, of course. Like, that would be the lesson that's learned, is like for the super newbies to the space who weren't in here, who just joined in 2021, they're going to probably experience like, oh crap, I did buy the dip and it dipped even more. Because right now we had that first big dip, right? That first big dip in April and May. I think we're going to get probably, if this story with Elon and all this stuff that's going on in terms of going towards green finance, all this Bitcoin FUD in terms of, is Bitcoin energy efficient enough? What is Tesla saying? All this stuff, right? Elon's saying it's all a phase. It all fades. It all moves to the next. I think it's going to continue on. It's going to probably get weirder. It looks like the market's not caring about his statements as much anyway. But what I'm trying to say, if it breaks down in the bearish direction, swing factors, right? And I still think there is a big lesson still to learn about the volatility of crypto all in all. So if Bitcoin does go sub 20K, for example, it's going to be a huge lesson for a lot of people in crypto about the nature of Bitcoin and then questioning its store of value. It's like that type of store of value, or is it, man, year over year, this is not a dependable store of value, right? Ralph Cooper saying, I think it'll dip this month. If dip, loading up another bag. D. Haviland, I mean, it's hard to hold on to fiat for so long, but yeah, man, I'm holding on to a little bag to buy in. I couldn't deny XRP today under $1 and AKT at around $3. And I think maybe, I don't know what's going on with those prices right now. Things do change really quickly in crypto, so maybe I don't know what's going on, but I couldn't deny those, so I picked up on some of those bags because at least with AKT, I'm getting 50 plus percent AP, APR, APY, whatever. So daily, it's pretty nice. Like whether it fluctuates, and it doesn't seem to fluctuate too highly. It did drop half of its value, which is concerning, and there is a good sign that it could probably crash down to around $1, 50 range. And if it does, that would be just like the heavens opening up, man, because that is a tremendous opportunity for AKT considering its capabilities and, just that limited supply that it has. And then, of course, with XRP going down to 70 cents or 60 cents, that would be just insane. So I think right now this dip was pretty damn good. And it was, right? So this was a pretty damn good dip. If it goes down further, it's going to really discourage a lot of investors. Even some veteran investors will probably question what the future of crypto is. So expect to see like new discoveries that come about, and they'll be shocking, but that's the beauty about the internet. That's the beauty about this code. The internet's just going to always be there. This code, this blockchain technology, this distributed ledger technology, this open source technology. Yep, Blue Crew and beer. Except it's a cocktail today. It's just simple orange juice and rum. Yeah, appreciate any new subs. I mean, yeah, Flare's gonna be crazy. I think right now, personally, for myself as a Flare and even as a Flare, person, I think the hype is ahead of the reality with Flare. Um, I think Flare is going to do some great things. It depends on how fast they execute upon being unleashed, how fast they do execute all these things they've prepared, right? Because sometimes with great companies, and it's just kind of the norm, it takes a little bit of time. It takes like about 2 years, maybe 4 years to finally come into their, getting close to mass adoption, right? So I think Solana is doing great things already, and it's out there and it's working right now, and it's a working freaking product. Fastest transactions per second out of anything in this space. Um, Increasing its seed funding. It's going for another funding round and is looking to really build up a lot more momentum. So like I'm so bullish on the future of Solana. I really think Solana could be a top five type of crypto if it just lives up to all. Like there's a tremendous amount of hype, but you're also seeing the execution. You're seeing Sam Bankman-Fried, who a lot of people in the crypto space seem to respect. I don't know why personally. I can care less what he's doing, but a lot of people respect this man and his viewpoints on what cryptos are legitimate and what aren't. I mean, I like it because Greg Kidd knew about Solana way back in the day, right? And the Hard Yaka portfolio has been doing great things. Um, but despite that, they're going for another funding round. I'm expecting big things for Solana in 2022 and beyond. I think we're just so like with that amount of supply, 500 million, and it's possibly the Ethereum killer. Because it has the best specs out of any other smart contract or DApp platform application that's out there working now, has the mainnet, is continuing to build, has one of the best hackathons out there. In terms of like super crypto nerd person who's not thinking just only in terms of like, but wait, how does it apply for business applications? How does it apply for central banks? All that stuff in terms of just like straight up developer friendly, nerd community type of things. I think Solana is going to do some really big things. Yeah, Jay Sober, I like XLM, dude. I think XLM is a sleeping giant. Top two leading cryptos in 2017, XRP and XLM. And XLM was so young at that time compared to how many years XRP's been around, right? So there is a chance. I don't think it's going to happen. I think XLM will still be second to XRP's gains, but I think they're going to get closer, if that makes any sense. So in 2017, they were pretty close in terms of the total gains made. I think XLM is going to get even closer if, everything's exponential, right? I mean, I would hodl both. Hodling both is the best thing. You cover your ground every time, right? If you have XRP and you have XLM, yeah, let's say you have a split pot, you covered your basis because there's a lot of FUD about XRP not being legitimate, but Stellar is, and they have the same type. Some people would say their code is his team is completely legitimate and has upgraded the XRPL to tremendous heights versus XLM. Or it's the other way around, where Jed McCaleb was the genius, really, for XRPL and where it's with XLM. I think it's a good way to cover your bases with both. I feel like Quant is coming into that discussion now too, where you probably want to put some QNT and try to get that across the board. Algorand, for sure. One of those five has to be the real deal in the future, right? One of those five. Robbie James, I'm not gonna give any advice, man. I'll never tell you what to do. I was just talking like, even when I talked, that's why I said I would do this, I would do that. I'm not saying you should or you have to or anything like that. Cheers to the Blue Crew. Cryptoholic, cheers, dude. I mean, yeah, being doing or just try to invest, and I don't know what you're, how much you invest or anything like that, but I think we're just all very fortunate to even know about this space, to even be taking advantage of this at this time, especially in such times, whether you want to call them crazy or enlightening or whichever. I think we're just very lucky to even know about these digital assets because we know, like right now, I'm communicating with a lot of people. Hell, I think 5 people, 10 people is a lot of people most of the time who just want to listen and stuff. But, we're able to reach out more, and it's a shame that value can't be sent like an email, like a text message, where it can be sent and settled right away, where it's available to you or me or whatever. You have to wait a few days for this to complete. You have to wait a few days for that because of security reasons or whatever type of reasons. It's going to be a very interesting world where you're able to just send value ubiquitously, maybe even without thinking. There's just micro payments being streamed to you, from you, those type of things, and how that can just open up so many possibilities when you're for services. It changes the whole bi-weekly payment method, or even weekly payment method, or daily payment method. Like you can just be streaming a person for their work payments for how long they decide to work on that particular day. And let's say you only decided 1 hour's day of work, you get paid for 1 hour's day of freaking work or something, right? And it's streamed for every minute, every second that you're just doing your thing, you're clocked in and whatnot. And they'll have like a digital clocking in system that can make it happen. Cosmos no longer supported on Ledger Nano. I just read it. Wonder why? No way. That's crazy, dude. I gotta see that link, dude. Cosmos no longer supported on Ledger Nano. That's whack. I've heard of Alliance Block. King Solomon talks a lot about Alliance Block. I like what they're doing. I think they have definitely some good potential. I wouldn't say they're on the same level, but I definitely like as like perhaps an Hbar or an XRP or XLM, but definitely worth throwing into that group of names with the quants um, and with LTO and whatnot. Oh, by the way, Bishop Thomas, we got to give you a wrench, my dude. Welcome to the Blue Crew. Please use it wisely. Did you see the new attorney Hogan today? I just paid $600 for the what, my man? I don't keep too close of an eye on XRP is not a security. I think it will either be declared a security by the SEC and then in the short term it transforms to becoming not a security, maybe revised, right? Or there's like a whole mind games thing going on with what XRP is. I believe XRP is doing what it's doing is providing tremendous value to central banks for their interbank systems, for their transactions that they're doing, their payments, global payments, cross-border payments. I think it's going to definitely relieve a lot of friction in that process, and that's like just one of the use cases for XRP as a non-sovereign type of cryptocurrency or digital asset in the world. No country owns it. Um, I think it's going to have just tremendous potential, and whatever's going on with the SEC, it's going to resolve itself in the right way. That XRP is definitely not a security. It's a digital currency, a bridge currency, a tool to make payments frictionless and easier. I don't think regulators would want to hate on a project that has that type of pure intentions to just help businesses, to just help central banks, to unlock, massive amounts of liquidity like we've never seen before. I think it's going to do tremendous things. Has anyone noticed that a bunch of the coins related to the XRPL and ISO 20022 are lagging in terms of price? That is, yeah, you're pretty right about that. It's true. XLM's lagging, QNT's lagging. A lot of these ones that have tremendous hype around them have really just kind of experienced maybe a moonshot one, have not gone further, right? Hbar, for example. I mean, it's pretty 10x is a tremendous gains, right? And especially in such a short order, so we can't be spoiled in terms of that. Um, but already in terms of its potential price and what I would think speculation should do, it should be a higher price without a doubt for Hbar, right? Oh, let me check out Bishop Thomas's thing. $600 for the Series 65 answers. My bad. About to watch the Braves and the Dodgers. Hell yeah, J Roy, go Dodgers. I don't know if you're for the Braves, man, but I'm in LA, so I gotta say go Dodgers. I'll be grinning with when PayPal, Venmo, and all the rest can pay me in XRP. Yep. And eventually those things will just be like, it's going to be Bluetooth connected or whatever you want to call it connected. And it'll just be ubiquitous payments, man. Streaming to you, from you. It's going to be crazy stuff. That's why I believe a high priced XRP just, or XLM or XDC just has to happen just because of the level of utility those things are going to be having, right? You're talking about if XRP is going to be the bridge currency for all value, by the way, all value is about $1 quadrillion, 1.2 quadrillion dollars, whatever. And you're talking about XRP being the bridge for all of that and doing microtransactions, right? Remember, Coil does microtransactions, Interledger does microtransactions, and that's like it's basically at the flow of the internet because that's what ILP is. It's at the flow of the internet. So you're actually doing like trillions of transactions per second because you're doing all these small little data packet transfers. So all microtransactions going according to that. And then XRP like equating to that. having one XRP in the future, I really do think is going to be like the envy of some people. Just the same way that it is perhaps with BTC, for example. I do think it's going to be like that for some people. I think 10K, we say 10K the end game. I think 10K is just the beginning. I'm super Moon Boy XRP right now, but who cares? What would be your biggest top five long term, Robbie James? XRP, XLM, Algorand, AKT, Atom. I love Solana. But I wanted, I feel like maybe the hype's ahead of the reality with Solana, but I do like Solana. If they're really legitimately doing, damn, there's so many damn good cryptos out there. It's like you want to include XTZ, XDC, um, you know, hell, we don't even know what Flare's gonna freaking do. So like, imagine Flare 5 years from now. So many damn cryptos. Nice. Never heard of AKT. Yeah, it's a Kosh, not a Kita. I don't. The only dog coin I have is Dogecoin. But I'm not like a Dogecoin maximalist. It's just I don't want to get caught up in the dog coin stuff. I haven't done enough research into the dog coin stuff to know why they're a better investment than something like XRP, XLM, Algorand. But Akash is, yeah, we talk about Akash a lot on this channel. AKT, the D Cloud, for DeFi, a majority of Ethereum nodes, about 60+% of Ethereum nodes are running on AWS Cloud, which you may think is a good idea because, oh, that's an Amazon sign, right? Amazon's huge. Yes, but also in terms of like a decentralized side, AWS is not decentralized. It's only becoming more inefficient as it gets bigger. So, like goals from other crypto companies, but I think Akash is like the real deal personally. Um, yeah, in order to have real DeFi, you need a decentralized cloud, or else it's not truly decentralized. Then it's not just centralized finance, right? Yeah, I love talking about AKT, man. That would be probably one. Um, like I love XRP, so XRP will always be the number one. But I think AKT comes into second a lot of the time for some reason because I think it's just as big as Atom, and Atom's already at a pretty good price point. But I think Atom could be a triple digit coin sometime in the future. Who knows? Maybe even touches 1,000. And then I think AKT is maybe just important. Like there's Atom, there's Cosmos nodes and Atom nodes being built on the D Cloud on Akash, right? And they're part of the IBC. They helped Cosmos create that IBC layer, and they're partnered with Interledger. So I really like what Akash is doing. Um, yeah, man, we're so damn early, dude. Those cryptos are like Atom's gonna get started within these next 2 years. You're gonna really see the impact of what Atom can be bringing to the ecosystem now with IBC being live. But you need the D cloud. You need the D cloud. You need a decentralized cloud infrastructure, or else you don't have truly decentralized finance. Wouldn't be surprised if XRPL is doing something with collaborating. My dude, here's a wrench, my man. Any way to speed up stuck crypto in Coinbase? I don't know. I don't know that, man. I haven't been holding my crypto on Coinbase recently. I just have like a lot of my uphold, and then what's it called, Cosmos Station. Yeah, but it's so early here, and it launched during a like this epic consolidation that's been going on with Akash. It touched 890 per AKT, right? It's at $3 right now. So if it can get back up to $10 per, I think it could be in the super long term. Like this is a do some tremendous things. I like Gala too. I like what Gala's doing in terms of the gaming industry and decentralizing the gaming industry. I love running the Gala node and just knowing that passive income's just coming. and I'm getting NFTs sometimes with it. Like, that's pretty awesome. And then once Flare's underway and you're able to like transact in their marketplace that's already very popular, by the way, like, and you're able to transact within seconds and super cheap fees, and they're all about like play to earn games. Definitely think the future is very bright for Gala. All this stuff, guys, we're so damn lucky to just be in early. So damn lucky. Oh, I got a fly stuck in my drink. Not gross at all. Guys, 18 viewers, 18 likes. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yeah, at least you know it's done correctly. The Dan, the XRP man, yeah, for sure. Yeah, J Roy, by the way, if you guys are in the blue crew here or anything, or a new subscriber or anything like that, J Roy's like the low cap king. He goes for like those deep, deep, deep throws of low cap coins. So if you ever, in this chat, you can always ask J Roy for what's going down with some low cap coins. He says only dog coin I have is Leica, staking it on the token kennel. Dude, that's insane, man. You're fucking Roy's ballsy as hell, man. J Roy is a ballsy MFer, dude. For real. Nice, I see my spark claim. Yeah, man. Don't we get 15% of the FLR the day of the airdrop, and then 2 to 4% for 25 months to avoid tax invasion? Yep, exactly, Rob. Got to play the game with what Flare is doing, and that's why I'm also super long term with Flare. They're going to really make, like, because chances are that when you get your first 15%, a good majority of those people who might have already sold their XRP, because we can't forget about people who have sold their XRP and claimed FLR, right? So 15% of FLR versus if it was all released at once, it would just be insanity, right? All the stuff that would follow with FLR. This is why I keep saying it's probably the most epic airdrop in the history of crypto, just because they even thought about how crazy it's going to be in the initial beginnings. You'll only get 15% of your airdrop, and you can go on with it. People will probably, I think a majority of people are actually going to sell their FLR. And then minute people will probably still be holding and staking, and then it grows from there again, right? Just because I think a lot of stuff has happened this year, and maybe, majority of those investors are going to probably interesting, because I don't know how Flare Finance is going to do this. Are they going to support it for every time FLR is dropped? You're going to be able to claim DFLR, so you can convert it to YFLR and whatnot, and then freaking play the game of Flare Finance and farming on there. Hopefully the sound's all good. Got USDC crypto after I had deposited and paid a Reddick $40 just to convert my USD to USDC. That's crazy, Hema. I'm sorry to hear that. In one now that has 17,500 MC. Stupid low cap. Almost bought one that was $450 MC and did not, but it's at 12K. Oh my gosh, J Roy, you're nuts, dude. J Roy's the low cap. We're living in a very impatient world, and we need to be this is the time to be patient. Take advantage of these freaking opportunities while we're so damn early, and just be freaking patient. Everybody wants freaking, I think there's a lot of probably people who just, they need to understand patience is the thing, especially with it's like 1995 internet right now. We're in like 1995 internet. We're not even up to the, now just imagine 15 years from now. Imagine 10 years from now. Imagine when Ripple is at freaking in 2030 and they said we're finally net zero carbon or whatever. We're completely carbon neutral. XRP is completely carbon neutral. Like, it's so damn early, way, then that company or that ledger or whatever, that public blockchain isn't drawing any attraction, isn't working hard enough, isn't doing this, because if they're not winning now, they'll never win later, type of thing. It's like, It's a brutal, impatient world we live in where like people want results now, right away. What have you done for me lately? All this type of stuff. But with companies, guys, with technology, especially advanced technology like this is, it just takes some fucking patience, you know. I'm stoked for Flare Network. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. Like, do you think people who invested in 2008, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2006, whining and crying about not having made millions, not being on some island, not having a private jet right now or whatever? Jeez, man, it's insane. And like, you know, there's people who invested maybe just even $20 into crypto at that time in 2011, 2012, 2013. And you know what type of value they all of a sudden see in their portfolios or their pockets? Like, I still think we're still freaking early. We're still damn early because these technologies are learning from each other and better products are being created, better technologies are being created, better platforms are being created. It's an evolution of this space, right? Technology just is the best technology and it's going to last us for the next decade, the next 2 decades, the next 3 decades or so, right? It'll become a standard that eventually, you know, technology evolves very long, long period of time. Just in the way that BTC and Ethereum are standing out for a pretty long period of time from 2016 up until now. That's already about close to, 7 years or so. So much more room to grow, and it just requires patience. And a lot of people don't have it. There's going to be a lot of people who sell too damn early because every man does have his price and every man does have his targets. But some are more optimistic than others, some are more bullish than others, some of them know more information than others. J Roy, exactly. I hear you. I don't even look at my XRP, XLM, VET, or any exchange coins right now. People, hell yeah, J Roy. I just focus on quick gains from BSC. We won't be able to do it for long. Yep, exactly, man. You're taking advantage of the Wild West for sure. Exactly, man. I hear you. Guys, 22 likes, 11 viewers. Cheers to y'all. Crypto Tales in the chat. What's up, Crypto Tales? How you doing, man? Appreciate any new subs, guys. Thanks for helping out this channel. Shout out to the Blue Crew. So yeah, I mean, Binance Smart Chain coins, dude, they have been killing it, dude. It's just so hard for me because I think I'm so safe in terms of my investments um, that it's hard for me to like want to like jump in on those type of things. But I understand like that's the way this bizarre world that we live in where irrational stuff's happening and people are trying to just take advantage of especially people who are really into the space. Love that type of stuff because then they can get a bunch of these type of coins before they'll be like the first 1,000 people who get into this coin or the first 2,000 or 3,000 people that'll get into this coin. And then, before the tens of thousands or the 20,000 people come in, it's all like an execution of the greater fool theory. It's like, haha, I got into, imagine the people who got into, I don't know, sorry, um, I don't know, just like name a random effing coin and they get into that. They get millions of these freaking coins because it just got released. And then all of a sudden, it just so happens that, the wave catches it and, more people buy it at a more expensive price. And then you cash out and you feel like a freaking genius, right? It's all about like that a lot for sure. Kind of feels like that with Bitcoin, to be honest, man, because we got to be real. Like the technology, we understand it's the first and it might be super secure. Proof of work may truly just be receiving a ton of FUD and it may be amazingly secure and Lightning might do tremendous things. Almost impossible to do re-implementations on it. It's really hard to build on and create newer applications on top of that. On top of that. And as a store of value, it really hasn't been doing its job. It's not even really attracting that many investors, to tell you the truth, because we would be seeing tens of trillions of dollars in this space. It would already be completely unreachable to even try to get, I don't know. You guys get what I'm trying to say here is like, if Bitcoin was the bee's knees, if it really truly was the thing, it would already be in the millions. I really do think so. But in terms of solving payments problems, in terms of being able to bridge transactions of other fiat, in Bitcoin's network, all you can do is interact with other people who accept Bitcoin. It's not something that you want to trade into another asset and then trade out of an asset into another asset for or something, because the transaction fees are just absurd. It's not something you would necessarily want to transact with. It's something you may want to collect, hold on to it, and treat it like a collectible. Treat it like a freaking what were those little bears? You know, you guys remember those freaking bears? Those little like collectible bears. Like treat it like that. Treat it like you know, a rare vinyl. A freaking. That's what BTC is going to be treated as. Just going to be treated like an NFT. It's a rare for payments. Maybe underneath it, you can use Bitcoin to transact in seconds and things like that. But is it going to be even damn worth it at that point, right? Because it already lost the initial battle of being the payment solution. I love this community you've built. To be honest, we can make a killer shitcoin on BSC Smart Chain and promote it. I actually wish you could somehow be the first to launch an XRP Ledger coin with GDLT. That'd be insane, man. If only I was so, like, that's the thing. I have to find, like, the time to figure out what the hell I can do with this GDLT coin, how I can make it really easy for all of us to get, receive, send, all that stuff. Find an actual purpose for why you would even want it, right? Why would you even want GDLT coin? How would it benefit you? All those type of things. Like, but at this point, there's 777,777 tokens of GDLT coin. Still have no freaking clue what to do with them. Maybe they should just be a collectible too. It's just 777,000 different type of pieces, right? I'll pick up some GDLT. Let me make sure my phone's still charging. Okay, cool, it is. Oh, but it's like dying too at the same time. Crazy. All right, we're gonna wrap it up soon anyway. We're near the end of the drink here. Yeah, I mean, I've been talking about how early we are, right, Hema? I know, I just got to figure it out. It's gonna be. That's the thing that's whack, man. Is like I don't know which way it takes me. I'm sure we're gonna figure out a utility for GDLT eventually. I'm not always about going to. I'm not always going to be about buying and trading cryptos. This channel motivated me to set up my own Theta node. I'm considering streaming to earn more T Fuel now. Thanks, man. Oh, hell yeah, man. Theta's going to kill it. T Fuel's doing good. I'm still running my Theta Edge nodes, just letting them run, earning that T Fuel, trying to find a way to stake it at the same time, the T Fuel I've earned. Just keep building that passive income. Yeah, I don't talk about Theta enough in T Fuel, but it's pretty relatively easy to set up one of those things, and it can be like any machine. A lot of people get caught up in like having just get passive amounts of it. But with Theta and T Fuel, you can just like be doing that off your own laptop. You don't even have to buy a separate accessory for that. People like buying the separate accessory because at least that's that accessory's function, and they don't have to use their laptop's compute or anything for feeding that, right? I get that. There's advantages to both, pros and cons. But like I'm saying, with T Fuel, you can be doing it off a separate laptop. That's pretty freaking awesome. You can use it in conjunction with the cinema thing. I mean, yeah, man. Maybe trying to figure out a way for GDLT tokens to only be able to watch my content or something. Like you would have to have GDLT tokens to watch my content or whatever. I mean, that's pretty exclusive stuff or whatever. Or movies, right? J-Roy Bit Bullish token. There you go. $1 million idea. I may try to create a Blue Crew coin on Binance Smart Chain. Dude, J-Roy, if you do that, man, hell yeah. Just, I would love that, dude. That would be amazing. With these dog memes, it would probably kill it, lol. But J-Roy, you're right, man. A Blue Crew coin would definitely get a lot of like speculation towards it, without a doubt. The Blue Crew, by the way, you guys are amazing. Thanks for tuning in. If I happen to just like cut off, it's because my phone died for some reason. So just know that. That's all I'm saying. We'll probably cut out in a few minutes anyway. Just want to catch up with the chat. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Much love to y'all. Yeah, like I keep saying, I think I've been a broken record almost, but I just really, these are the tokens that I'm kind of getting focused on, and the cryptos that I'm attracted to, and I think are really like the kind of modern day cryptos right now. I think XRP is always going to be doing tremendous things. XLM, XTZ, Tezos. I'm not sleeping on Tezos. I don't think anybody should sleep on Tezos. Atom's going to kill it. Solana, Akash Network, AKT, um, XDC, Algorand. I hear a lot of great things coming from the Algorand community over from the Bitcoin conference that's been going on in Miami. There's like a lot of attraction towards Algorand right now, so that's a good thing. Hedera Hashgraph. So a lot of those cryptos, I mean, who knows which ones we're just getting fooled by because we think we're seeing legitimate research on the internet, but it turns out to maybe not be legitimate. Maybe it's just a really good way of lying to attract more buyers, to just keep their, game of, oh, keep promising a technology that's going to come, but maybe it doesn't come, but, you find new reasons to keep attracting investors. Like, this is a crazy game we're in this Wild West phase of crypto. There's going to be ones that stick, and hopefully we're involved with those. But anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. Much love to the Blue Crew. Cheers to y'all. The future is distributed ledger futures, bright. Much love to the Blue Crew. I'll see you guys maybe tonight for a DLT late night live stream. We'll just have to see, but much love. Thanks for the 26 likes. Thanks for the 14 viewers. You guys are amazing for even showing up, hanging out with me here. Your support to the channel means the world, guys. It helps the channel a lot. I'll see you guys very soon. Much love. Adios.